Welcome to an Overleaf resume tutorial in which you will learn how to create a resume in Overleaf without any prior skills or experience. So again, you don't need to know anything about Overleaf to be able to create a resume inside this website. So first of all, you of course have to create an account inside Overleaf, and once you're done, you'll be directed to this page, which is overleaf.com/project, and from here we can proceed on to create a resume very easily. Now, the way you can do this is, of course, you could go by clicking a new project, create a blank project and go from scratch. However, there's easiest ways to do it on this website. And the way you can do this is at the very top, you can see a button which says templates. Now, you want to click on templates. And in here, as you can see, this says popular tags. Now, it's probably going to be similar for you than it is for me over here. And you will see CVs and resumes over here somewhere in this bunch. What you want to do is click on CVs and resumes, and then in here, as you can see, you will see a bunch of different templates for CVs and resumes. Now, it says selected by Overleaf staff, so we have some top picks up here, which says the templates were handpicked by Overleaf staff for their high quality and positive feedback received from the Overleaf community over the years, which means these have actually been great for people and have worked in the past, so it's probably going to work for you as well. What you want to do over here is simply take a look at all of these and see which one you prefer. You have many different pages and you can select which template you would like to use. Now for this instance, we're going to use a very simple one, and it's going to be this one, the first one actually, and we're going to go with this one for this tutorial. Now, what you want to do once you've selected and found one, you want to click over here on one of them, and then you want to click open as template, this green button over here. Simply press it and it will start loading and opening up. Now, once that's opened up, as you can see over here, it will give you two pages. This one is the editor, and then this one is how the CV or your resume actually looks like once you export it. So over here on the left, you will see a bunch of code, most likely, and with this, we're not gonna really mess with this because I'm gonna show you the easiest way to make a resume inside Overleaf. So the first thing you want to do is switch from code editor to visual editor up here. Once you've done that, you'll see that it's now a bit more organized and you can, let's say, see a bit clearer what things are in here. Then what you want to do without any experience, as I said, I'm not going to teach you how to actually code in here. I'll just teach you how to edit out this resume. And what you can do over here, excuse me, I misclicked. There we go. As you can see, there's all the things you can edit. So it says, for example, you have your email. It says your name at email.com, your number, your address, street, location. All of this is what you want to edit. And the way you can actually edit this is over here on the left. And what I would recommend is that you first, as you can see, it says your name here. So in here, you're probably gonna put in your name, right? Because it says your name. What you then want to do is, where you can see this text, you want to find this exact text over here on the left and then edit it. So your name here, it's at the top here as well. It says name and then your name here. Simply replace this text with your name. So I'm going to give it the name of this channel over here. And then once you're done with each and every change, if you want to see how it looks like over here on the actual resume paper, you want to click recompile. Now once you click recompile, in a second over here, it's going to start compiling, and as you can see, there we go, it's now showing my name. Now it says then your position or tagline here. You then want to type in your position or tagline in here. So let's say I'm going to type in just YouTuber over here. There we go. And then again, if I were to press recompile, it would start compiling. As you can see, it's now going to start. Now, you also have different options in here, as you can see, to put in your email address, to put in your this phone number, address, location, and stuff like that. So the way you would approach this is simply by going down here. As you can see, it says your name, email.com. Over here is your kind of bracket where you can put in your email. So just go over here, delete this, and just type in your email. So you're at email.com, let's say it is, and then you can put in your phone number over here. As you can see, your address over here. So let's say I'm just going to put in street, your location, your home page over here. As you can see, it's this one over here, your Twitter, your LinkedIn, GitHub, and then etc., etc. Now, if you scroll down a bit, you'll also see that you'll be able to see your experience, job title, life philosophy, most proud of, etc. So just find this over here. As you can see, you want to find experience first. You want to look for it. There we go. There it is. Okay. It says experience. And under experience, you can put in your job title, company, how many months, ongoing, location, job description 1 and 2. You can simply edit this. So let's say I worked there for 2 months or something like this. And it's going to change over here accordingly to what you do here on the left. If I now click recompile, in a second over here, it's going to start compiling and it's going to change to what I changed it to. There we go. Now, let's say I want to change something else down here, somewhere in the middle. Let's say I'm going to change this publications one. As you can see, you also have different options. You can put in different orders, different places, and then etc, etc. Okay, so you can essentially change whatever you would like, and then once you're done, you can simply press recompile yet again, so everything starts compiling and everything is adjusted according to your own needs and according to the thing you put in over here on the left. Now, once you've done this, the last step, what you want to do is, of course, to download this CV and send it to somebody you would like to send it to. And the way you do this, over here, what you can do is press this button, which says Download PDF. Once you click Download PDF, it will instantly download this template over here, as you can see. And if I was now to open this up, as you can see, there's now my CV and it's ready. I can send it to anyone via email or via whatever you would like to send it to. Now, I'm going to close this down. There's one more thing I would like to show you, and it is, of course, how to access it in case you didn't do it all at once. So how to basically save it and access it. Now, saving, when it comes to saving this project, is automatic, so it will automatically save whatever changes you create in here. However, you'll have to, of course, open it up again once you open up the Overleaf site. So let's say I were to go back to Overleaf. So I'm just going to go back a little. I'm going to click. There we go. So this will always be the main website you're going to come to, overleaf.com/project. And in here, you just want to look for your template. So for me, this Alta CV template is the one I was editing over here. Of course, you can rename it if you want to, but for now, I'm not going to do this. You just want to simply open this up by clicking on it. And just like this, it will open up and you can continue editing it from where you left off. Now, I also have to tell you yet again, this is not some advanced editing. This is just basic editing in case you need a basic CV. If you want to learn coding, this is not a tutorial for you. However, it's an easy tutorial that will show you how to get a CV done inside Overleaf that will be good enough that you can apply it to whatever you would like and send it to your possible employer. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how to create an Overleaf resume. I hope this video helped you out, and if it did, please subscribe to the channel and help me out as well.